Okay, folks, I was driving back from a pizza party last night at 11:28 p.m. and Raija was still up teaching in this building. These gals have had a great time. Let's go ahead and check in on the quilters and see what they've been up to this week at Raija Salooma's wonderful quilting retreat here at Stitchin Heaven.
Are you guys liking what you're learning here?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
You get really perfect points, but this is called Sweet Maria.
That is really cool.
It's called Layered Love.
Oh, yeah. Of course, I haven't seen it yet.
The next quilt I will be teaching in Oklahoma City next month. It's called Colors of the Wind. And one of the versions got stolen or disappeared during the Houston quilt market. So I don't know what happened to it, but
as designers, we get excited. And as teachers, it's important for, at least for me, when we've come up with a technique, to build on that technique and build on that technique, because all of you get excited and we want to keep you excited because we know the benefits of making quilts. But this is what I love about basic patchwork quilting, and then when you get to play with the stitching and you really make it your own. And so, I don't know, to me, I've started getting more into quilts that are skill builder, step builder, taking a tool and going with it, because I feel like that's what a lot of you are interested in. So I don't know, that's what I was seeing here today.
It's what the tools provide, that precision.
Right.
And when you start seeing that your game has been elevated and you're doing your personal best and building that one, you don't want to compare yourself to anybody else. You just concentrate how you used to be and what you have accomplished and how your game has upped. That's what gives a teacher such a pleasure.
Right.
You know, that's why we do it. So even the tray is from Finland.
Right.
Think about that.
Is it a family tree? Tell us all about it. What is this?
So this is called Karjalan piirakka or Karelian pastries or pies, depending who says that. But they are made out of rye, mainly rye flour, a little bit of white, water and salt. And then you make it very thin, thinner than tortilla. And then you make a rice porridge and you put it in the middle and then you use your fingers. And my dad was very good and my grandma was extremely good doing this. And I'm not Miss Domestic, but I can make these.
Okay. So between quilting and your pastries, this is what makes you domestic.
Yeah, and playing volleyball.
Yeah, and playing volleyball.
Okay, so Rob,
I would love
this one actually broke off a little bit.
Okay, so I'll take that one. Perfect. And I love, this is a piece of wood. And has it been sealed or just sanded and waxed?
Sealed. Okay. You know, I got it from Marketplace. You know, we have outdoor, what would you say, Tori? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, is there a special way that I'm supposed to hold it or anything? Do I fold it in half?
No.
Is this offensive?
Yeah. That's offensive.
That is offensive?
You need to admire because the pinch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know. Well, because I was eating with a friend recently that had made some traditional Indian food, and she was teaching me that you eat with one hand, you don't use silverware, and you hold your pinky on it and you tear it and you make a little boat, and then you scoop it up and you dip your dal in your salsas or whatever else. So that's why I'm learning that might have been offensive. Hopefully I have not. I don't want to offend those of the greater state of Arkansas.
Don't make a big smirky
smile like that one's still.
I mean, it's much better when it's freshly made, but
this is freshly made.
Well, no, it was in the freezer.
Oh, I see what you mean. You didn't make it this morning.
No.
You've been busy teaching quilting classes.
That's right. That's right. I had actually planned on teaching people to do this, but we're not going to have time anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
They're wonderful.
But it's served during the funerals, weddings, and birthdays, and
so it's like a celebrational food.
Yeah. And it's from my region, where I'm from.
And what part of Finland are you from?
Northern Karelia, so it's eastern Finland. Very short trip to Russia.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So, okay.
Please, everybody.
Okay. Here we go.
All right, team. Who's interested in some prizes? I've got fabric. Is everybody in here? Yeah, are all the students accounted for? Yes, yes. Raija's there. You got a head count? I saw you doing the official head count. I apologize if you know the answers. We're going to give out 3 bundles of fat quarters. And the reason I choose fat quarters, they can be exchanged, they can be traded, they can be swapped around, if you know what I mean. So I just went and chose 6 fat quarter bundles. We're going to have 3 winners. And the rules are the first hands, you're going to have to help me, Elijah, help me see these hands as they go up. I'm going to ask the question. The first hands that go up, I will call on, but you have to have the correct answer. So don't shout out the correct answers if you know the right answers and all of these things, because I don't want to have to keep the fabric for myself, and I certainly will. Notice I picked out my favorite fabrics. So, okay, what year was Stitchin Heaven established? Does anybody know?
2004.
Not correct. Anyone else?
2003.
Not correct.
You're supposed to say 1998.
Not correct. Warmer.
Ooh, warmer.
1982.
Not correct. Cooler.
I probably shouldn't participate.
Well, you could always give them out as prizes later.
Are you calling me?
Yes.
1996.
That is the correct answer. Put it in your benefit, folks. You like how we play games around here at Stitchin Heaven? That could be definitely in your benefit.
Of course, she's the first one.
I would as well. Yes. Okay. So, it's funny that you mentioned those are Raija's favorite colors. What is Rob's favorite color?
Green.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yay.
I'm sorry, it was a pretty obvious one. And I almost picked up the fact that the 4th person didn't get it right. I was going to pick up the bundle of fabric. Okay, last and certainly not least, and again, feel free to exchange your fat quarters for other ones in the shop or give them to friends or whatever you like. What is the name of the Stitchin Heaven mascot?
Rock.
Not correct.
Dino.
Not correct.
Longhorn.
Not correct, but that is the mascot we're referring to, our longhorn.
Oh, Rufus or
Not.
Rufus.
Rufus is not the correct answer.
Roscoe.
Is also not the correct answer.
It's Rufus or.
No, it does not start with an R. Okay, so you now have 25 more guesses. Most words in the English language, as you know from Arkansas, do not start with vowels either, right? So we're probably down to about 18 or 19 guesses. But nonetheless, we still have fat quarters to give away. The mascot, and if you want, we can just put this prize on hold until somebody comes up with the correct answer. That's also fun. Did you want to take another try?
Yes.
She is correct.
No!
We can tell her.
No, I was going to tell her something.
Tell her let's give it to her.
Right, my
Here,
favorite color.
and that's your favorite color. Wonderful.
Yeah, that's only fair.
All right. Well, but if it's all right with all of you, can I just kind of put you on the spot? I would love to know from and the audience at home, if you want to listen along too, Raija Salomaa is here teaching at Stitchin Heaven, the wonderful retreat center. How many of you students met Raija on a quilting cruise? And of course, I know the answer to some of this. So about half of your class, it looks like. Now, of that half of the class, well, I guess for everybody, another question. How many of you had been to a retreat at Stitchin Heaven before? Okay, none of you. So you all came because you met Raija on the cruise, right? Wonderful. Would anybody like to let everybody know what they thought of? I mean, it could be good, bad, and different. What do you think of Stitchin Heaven? What do you think of the retreat center? Can you help us know what we're doing right, what we can do to improve?
It's beautiful. Great facility, very accommodating. I was really impressed and amazed at how big your staff is. That was really surprising to me.
Yeah, there's a lot going on behind the scenes here, isn't there?
Obviously.
Yeah. Okay, I appreciate that. Anybody else have something they'd like to add?
I love the shop. She has such a variety of patterns and fabrics and different type of fabrics, of course, different designers and
Right.
the colors and the kits and panels and just a selection of the gadgets. I love gadgets.
Right.
So all these gadgets. She has a great shop which draws lots of people here, and then the retreat center just manifests it better.
Yeah.
It's a wellness retreat center.
When I saw what was available at the retreat center, that's when I knew I had really found my home. I love the kits because I want to be able to do more with the video and be able to, have folks following along with the video. So kits works for me. But the retreat center is where I love. And okay, so last night as I drove by, I'm going to embarrass Raija a little bit, but you all told me she wouldn't stop teaching, right? So I went up for pizza, and it was quite a ways from here, so I drove onto the property, and I checked my watch. It was 11:28 p.m., and as I drove by, I looked in, and Raija literally had a blue and white block in her hand and was showing it to folks and it was almost midnight and she was still up teaching and she had a whole audience around the wall and it was just fantastic. So I don't want to say negative things about other locations, and we even do retreats in hotels, but I like a place like this where we really have the facility all to ourselves, and I think that might have been what some of you were saying as well. We can come and go as we please. We have access to the machines. How was the food? Was it Texas enough for you?
It's gonna be more Texas tonight.
All right. Are we doing the pulled pork tonight?
Tacos.
Oh, Texas tacos. Fantastic.
jealous.
This is a question I didn't plan to ask. Who came the furthest? Who came the furthest? Other than Finland, of course.
We want to tell because
Oh, she's in the witness protection program?
Yes.
I understand. Okay, fantastic.
Arizona.
Arizona is the furthest. Okay, so you heard it here, folks. Our furthest retreater in this particular event is part of the witness protection program, so we will not put her up. She is safe here with us while we're quilting, and we've had a wonderful time, and it's been such a blessing having Raija be part of this. So make sure you check us out. Make sure you join our Stitchin Heaven community, and please consider joining us for one of our fantastic events. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. It really helps support our channel. If you haven't subscribed, do so now. Hit the little button to be notified every time we go live or do a new video for all of you. And here's one from the past I think you'll really enjoy.